Today we're at the 10 megawatt Wood Walton site. It's one of the sort of medium-sized assets. Some of them are up to 20 megawatts and there's some smaller ones as well. This was one of the sites where we've actually linked it up with Cambridge colleges. So the REGOs that are produced from this site are then directly linked through to Cambridge colleges, and they procure their power via those REGOs so that they've got green accredited power for everything that they deliver. For the two sites that we're contracted in that way, it's around 80% of their total usage across all of their colleges. So it's a fair chunk of everything that they use.
So my relationship with the colleges is direct. You know, we speak fairly regularly. We talk about supply contracts, obviously what's going on in the industry. There's a lot happening at the moment in terms of the energy crisis, but also impacts on non-energy charges, as well as their sustainability agenda. So, for instance, why they've done this and why they've tried to push forwards, and then what next. So whether that's talking to corporate PPAs or whether there's anything else within a renewable supply contract that they can do to push the envelope.
So I'm a green officer at my college, so I'm really interested to know the energy that's being provided to college and how sustainable that is, and it being renewable, and specifically learning that it's come from this site has been really interesting. And I've really enjoyed just to kind of see a solar panel farm in real life, seeing the scale of it. I mean, obviously I knew they were big, but physically being here is very different. And also knowing that this is the exact site where some of the energy that is coming to the college has been really nice to know.
It's really great just kind of actually see how it kind of operates, and chatting to your engineers about sort of the energy infrastructure and the energy grid. It was really interesting just kind of actually learning how all the contracts operate quite like money and quite like stocks really. So that was, for me, it was quite interesting, yeah.
I do international development with education, so a lot of my focus is on sustainable development. So I'm involved with a few organisations. One of them is One for the World, which is looking at sustainable initiatives in and around Cambridge, and another one is the Cambridge Development Initiative. So they're thinking kind of about some climate justice type goals, but more in an international perspective. So the most interesting thing was hearing from the guys about, the generation and all the kind of logistics that goes into an operation as big as this one. And in general, just seeing the site. It's really nice to see something so vast and a project that's making such a difference.
Having the interaction between the students who we brought down here today, seeing their interest in discovering more about renewable energy, about a sense of pride in the decisions that the Cambridge colleges have taken in the way that we source our energy supply, and the fact that this is a really positive and important first step towards carbon zero for all of the Cambridge colleges.
My interest in renewable energy extends beyond just my role at SmartestEnergy. I'm actually quite an advocate outside of the scope as well, and would like to try and promote it as much in my life as I can. So I do try and live and breathe it as much as I can.
So it's going to play a huge part in our future with co-located solar or co-located wind alongside storage to help smooth out that variability. I'm quite passionate about trying to ensure that we push the renewable side of net zero to really achieve where we need to be in the UK.
There's a clear commitment that all of us are working towards. There are challenges on the way by the nature of the size and shape of our estate in Cambridge. I think we have a wealth of resource in our students who are helping us find solutions to it, and working collaboratively. I think we're very positive that we're on the road towards carbon zero, and it's just a question of making sure that we keep up that momentum now, and working with companies such as Smartest to help find solutions, I think is really supportive.